Greetings petrolheads, my name is the Tom, you're on my gaming channel, and it's time for another episode of Automation, the car company tycoon game. So today, I was requested to build something that requires a V6, and I said I was gonna do a replica, and asked if people could guess what it is. And after a couple of failed guesses, I actually said, okay, no more guesses. I'm gonna just wait until I do it. And in this case, it is, well, I did give you guys a hint. It is a European car. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. And originally, to be honest, originally I intended to build a Ferrari Dino 246, which is surely not the most obvious choice, but neither is the Venturi Atlantique 300, which is what I am going to do. And the reason is the body shell for the Ferrari Dino and the likes has for some reason been removed. I can't seem to get it back into the game. Yeah, so I'm gonna be stuck with this. I know that this little front bumper here is kind of disturbing for the Venturi, but what am I to do, right? Like, can't change that. This needs to be more like here, but it'll work. It'll work out. I should do it more like this, yeah, but then I can't put the fixtures on this bumper, which is a little bit disturbing. Actually, maybe I can. We'll see. We can move it afterwards as well if you need to. To be honest, like, this is such an exotic car that I could not find very many specs of it, but I'm just gonna be guessing. Since it's a pretty light sports car, I'm guessing it's made from aluminium. Maybe not on the chassis though, because that's still kind of expensive. Probably a transversely mounted V6 with the wishbones all around, and then probably, oh, it's not even, let's make it from corrosion resistant steel then. Actually, make it plain steel, because it's a French car and it's probably not very corrosion resistant, because they just weren't at that time in 1994. That's my thinking on that. So let's go ahead and see. Can we put fixtures on this little bumper the way I would like to, at least? So we are going to go for this. Yes, we can. We can indeed put some fixtures on here. So this goes about here. Then we have some pretty big indicators with rounded edges, which is, a little bit of a tall ask, because these are anything else than rounded. So let's do it like this. Then we need something with a rounded edge. I'm guessing, like, a circular headlight fixture, perhaps. We put that in such a way that we can have it like this. So that we can then just put some orange indicators over the top of this area right here of the headlight, and we're gonna put another one of these over there because it's rounded on the other side as well. French is just weird like that. I'm joking. So, how do we do this now? Yes. Yes is the answer to how do we do this. Just stick around for a while, be patient, enjoy yourselves. So, this is gonna go like here. Oh, man, that's not even close to being optimal placement. Once we're done with this side, we have to do it on the other side as well, because, you know, it wouldn't really look good if we didn't. So there is that. Yes, confirm. And then oh, yeah. This is where the problems are gonna start to rise. Apparently. But we can just make this shorter in height and then, you know, a little bit more than that. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do here. And this goes like here. Then we remove this. No. Yes, this one's the one we like to move. Alrighty then, about like here. Just so it's not in our way on this side anymore. Of course, wait. This one needs to be a little bit more precise. Like here, good. Starting to realize that this is not round at all, like by any standards. And then we're just gonna fill this area in between out pretty quickly with more indicators. No. Yes. That one. And then get that in here. And then we're gonna have a very narrow one. In here. Good. So that's one side. Still need to make sure that this is adequate in height. Like so. Much better. You know what? I'm just gonna do it by hand. So, okay, how long is this? Okay, more like that. So let us go ahead and put this back over here. That is halfway. Oh, that is the minimum width? Really? That's surprising. So then we're gonna try and build the curve ourselves. So well, of course, this doesn't look as refined or as precise as you know, on the other side, but that's what's gonna happen. But I really like, even though I like to put a lot of attention to detail into my cars usually, this is just something that I don't particularly like, is, you know, just when a replica is something like that, where you need, excuse me for that noise, where the indicator edges are around it. I mean, it makes a pretty small difference in the whole scheme of things, but it's a detail that you need to add, and that's kind of annoying to me a little bit. Wait a minute. No, not you. No. Excuse me, go back to your position. Thank you. You will need to move further down. Good. So now it does have pop-up headlights, which again we're probably just gonna make with one of these vents again. Where's it? There it is. Wait, where are they on the car? They're more like here. Good. And then we're gonna add the badge that is like right here. The number plate sits pretty far up for, or at least by most standards. Which one do we just take? The regular automation badge. Just like that. Then there's a grill that looks like, where is it? This one, but more like a regular structure. I mean, apparently there have been somewhere. There have been some some units, some models that have chrome stripes in this grill, but not all of them. And it's got some fog lights down here. And then some vents. Right there. Yo, what's that noise coming from outside? It's like a Harley Davidson idling somewhere around our house or something like that. It's really irritating me. But anyway, let's focus on this car some more. And oh, so we cannot put fixtures in this section? Oh yes, we can. We totally can. But then we're gonna just create a bunch of holes on the body. That is not the way this is supposed to go. And okay, the noise apparently just stopped. Okay, now we can focus on this car again. So we're on the back end now, where we get some pretty interesting looking tail lights. So let's just start off with the bumper again. One more of these. This time it goes pretty much all the way like so. What about the height? Yeah, it is a little bit taller than that. Then it's got some exhausts. Right here. And then the number plate is right there. And then we're gonna go to the taillight section. Excuse me. The taillights are pretty much, well, similar to these, but the white section is wider than the red one. So yeah, that is not really 100% accurate then, and therefore we're gonna have to make the whole arrangement ourselves again. Now, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place down the red lights first. Well, I've already put down the indicator, haven't I? But yeah, these go like here. Come on. Yeah, they go like here. And then I'm gonna overlap the borders with this indicator. Okay, you have to excuse me for a second here. Okay, so there's some serious digging going on outside my house, and that is of course distracting, but you know, I can't change it. It's gotta be done, I assume. Otherwise, why would they do it? So anyway, let's go back and finally focus on this car now that I know what's going on. So there is a little bit of a stripe going through, at least on the picture I see right here. There's varying pictures of the taillights actually, interestingly enough. Like on some cars there is this little stripe in bit, like right here in the taillights. On some pictures there it's not there. I don't know, man. Don't ask me. I'm not a specialist with French cars. I can tell you a thing or two about German cars, but that might be caused by my, you know, by my birthplace and whatnot. And where are you? There's the white one. Gonna make it so that these guys overlap each other exactly where this thing is. Okay, and then the indicator goes about like this. And then it's another curve on the edge here. Yes, confirm please. Thank you. There is that. Come on. A little bit of a rotation. Let's clone this. And rotate it to the other side. Then we're gonna put it down like here. Good. And then we're gonna fill this whole stuff, this whole area out. And then we're gonna be done with the aesthetics, almost, at least, almost. Not quite. So this goes here. That goes there, and then one more here. Oh, wait. Come on. There we go. And what was still missing was another one of these grills on the back here. And what I'm going to do actually is, because I don't want this little section up here, the black one that is separated with the rest of, with the majority of the black areas by that one stripe. I don't want that. Therefore I'm gonna, you know, cover it with some more of these tapes, of these stripes, if you will. That's gonna go pretty quickly though. Just make sure that this is well in line on the top and the bottom border. Okay, sorry, I had to pause the recording again because the... Wait a minute, what am I... Why am I there? Because the digging noises from that excavator outside there were getting real, man. Like they were getting, it was getting really loud, and you know, I didn't want that to interrupt the quality of the video, so I paused the recording. In short. So there is gonna be that. And then we're gonna add some stripes in here. Are they always black? Or... yeah. Okay, so they're gonna replace by this, and they're gonna be pretty thin like that. And now we're just gonna clone this, just to make sure I don't forget about that neat little feature. And finally, the badge. Oh, actually, wait. There's one more. There's one more thing. And that is a lip. Up here. There we go. Turned an MR2 body shell into a supercar. I mean, that doesn't always happen. Even though, you know, some MR2 owners did, you know, use their cars to replicate, you know, other mid-engined sports slash supercars. It is rear-wheel drive. And now the engine is a V6 developed by Peugeot and Renault, which doesn't really sound that exciting, I admit, but you know. So this is the Venturi Atlantique 300. It's got a V6 engine. It has bore ratio of 91 and a stroke of 73. I'm assuming it is a cast iron, actually. 91. Wait, what? Oh, it's a 2.9 liter or what? Yeah. Okay. So there's that. It like on the Wikipedia page of the Venturi, it said it had a 3 liter, but you know. Oh, it is. I see how it is. The 2.8 liter was. The 2.8 liter was used in the first version of the Venturi Atlantique, and then later it got updated to be a 3 liter. And let me see. Where's the pro and stroke ratio for that engine? I can't find it, but I know that wait a minute. Does it there's 2 different 3 liter V6s from that era here. Like one has 2963 cc, one has 2975. I don't know. Let's just go for this. It's not that important. 4 bars per cylinder. Let's actually, we need to get a move on here. That's what I'm getting at. Cast crank. It doesn't even say yet how many revs the Venturi make its peak power. There's so little information. All I know is it's got 210 horsepower. And it is naturally aspirated. It does a fuel injection, but yeah, probably multi-pointed. At that point in time, I mean, not even the French are this outdated that they would, you know, put multi-point injection, or that they would put mechanical or single-point EFI on a 1994 car. I don't think they would. The super unleaded, and probably around 70 ignition timing here. I'm guessing it revs to about 7200 or something like that. Let's give it dual exhausts. Dual exhausts. Like that. 2 straight through mufflers. And we're making way too little power. We can actually run it on normal fuel here, on premium fuel, which is not normal to some people, but you know, it's not that out of the ordinary. I'm guessing it revs to at least 7000 RPM, so I'm gonna change this a little bit here. The ignition timing. Maybe we can make it so that power comes in later. We can also make that with the cam profile here. 209, 210. Let's leave it like this. That's a fairly acceptable torque curve here, and we are making the 210 horsepower that we should make. good. Now let's go to the trim. It's got a 5-speed manual. I don't know about its top speed or its gearing, so, you know, just give it something that seems realistic. 275 is probably a little bit too high. I don't know what kind of diff it's got, if it's got one at all. I just want to do this. I'm guessing 17s. And sports tires. Wait. Okay. Let's just go back then. And clear the wheel arches a little bit, because I'm pretty sure that 185s are not wide enough for this car. Though I'm guessing it probably doesn't have rear tires wider than like 235s, something like that. There we go. 215s, 225s, I guess. Yeah. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead. Oh, select alloy wheels. We're gonna go for some brakes here. I'm gonna say solid discs up front and on the rear end as well. Probably 295s or something like that. Like, I'm taking a guess here. I don't know about it, what kind of under tray it's got, but semi-clad or fully clad? That would increase the top speed, so fuck it. About like 10 wing angle on the rear end here. We don't need this much cooling. 2 seats. Standard interior, basic entertainment, I guess. No traction or stability control. And it's 1994, man. Why is the standard still 80s safety? I don't know. Aggressive. And then sport suspension with a little bit more ride height. And this is our result now. 1250 kilograms. Seems fair to me. 5.9 seconds is also, I think, pretty realistic for this car. From 0 to 100. Let's see. The quarter mile of 14.3 seconds, or wait, yeah, 14.1 seconds seems a little bit slow, but then again, this was only the basic naturally aspirated 3-liter version of the Venturi Atlantique. There has also been a single turbo and a bi-turbo version of it, where the bi-turbo option would make how much power? 314 horsepower, so that is quite a big difference. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please click the like button, it helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future, but for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.